Hey guys, Dave Dollar here. It is the 4th of July, and what better way to start it than, so here's part one of some of my favorite games of all time. Alright, so first we have, and just so you know, this is not a top 10 list, because I can't really do that, is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. This one I think is the best in the series and has a good selection of cars. I remember originally playing this on the original Xbox. Then I got for the GameCube, but I definitely recommend checking out the steering's a little bit loose but it's something you'd have to get used to. But either way, great game. Alright, next we have Doom. I don't think this is an exaggeration. Never mind, but I shouldn't say that. But now it's on the Super Nintendo card, but this is the only one I currently own. I don't own any other versions, though I have played it. Though graphically it does not compare to the others. There's big time, but all the secrets that I know of are still there, and yet it has a killer soundtrack. So I think this is one of the most underappreciated versions. So, anyway, great game. Next we have the original Star Fox. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that this one really pushed the graphical limits when it came to the Super Nintendo. It has great graphics that were ahead of their time. The controls are perfect, and it's just a really fun game. So if you don't have that in your collection, check it out. Next we have Darkwing Duck on the NES. Now this one is actually a pretty good game, but one of the main problems is it's hard. Maybe not for other people who have played this that haven't mastered, but I don't, but must be it's hard. I struggle getting past level 1, and I can't even get past level 2 or 3. Though you can do the missions in any order you want, so either way, I recommend, if you find a copy, picking it up. Though it's a little hard to find, but not as hard to find as, like DuckTales 2 or Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers 2 or anything like that. It's a pretty challenging game. Don't have it in your collection. Recommend it. Next we have Crazy Taxi for the Nintendo GameCube. Now there was an arcade version, then the Dreamcast version, and then there was the GameCube version about 2 years later. It's pretty much the same as the others, though. The graphics are amazing for on the system. The controls are really good. It has a lot of replayability, and like the others, it's quite addicting. Like many people say it is. Next we have Barnyard. Now this one is one of the better movie games out there. The controls are good. The graphics are okay. Though there are bugs, and quite a few bugs, and an occasional game freezes but yet it's an addicting game. It's fun to go around, you know, in those so many games over and over again. Follows the story to the movie quite well. You play as your own cow that you create. And it's just pretty good. Good. The voice acting is terrific. And also it's quite addicting. So I recommend checking it out. And then to conclude part 1, we have Madagascar. I don't think this is an exaggeration to say this was my first rated E10 game I ever owned. It's a fun game, follows the story of the movie pretty good. Yeah. The whole voice cast is there. And for those of you who like the penguins, there is this level where you actually get to play as the penguins. Graphically, it looks okay. Has great controls. And it's just a great game. So what do you think of... I shouldn't ask that. So what are your favorite games? Please let me know in the comments below. I'll see you again in part 2. I've got a lot of favorite games, so it may be important. So in part 2, I'll see you then.